Andrea's gone. She's jogged on. We're getting our next guest now. Who's our next guest? Jay McConville from Solo Cars, one of our networkers.
He just said that like he was just didn't know.
Oh, guys, you okay?
Good.
Very
Yeah,
good.
good.
Very, very
Go
good.
on,
Nice to see you. Nice to see you.
I didn't notice you've got a ring on your finger there.
Oh, yes.
Is it a thing you want?
No, not one of the fancy aura rings or whatever else.
Just a ring?
Standard ring, yeah.
There you go.
Sorting that out because Mark's been dead particular about your camera's got your mic's got to go like
I'll
this
sit
and all
up.
that. So I'm just making sure
I'll sit up then, yeah.
it's just so. So we've got a little. Well, as you know, we're winging this,
Yes.
and it's not
Proper
really
winging it.
December.
Yeah.
No, it is. It's December.
If you check the date now, yeah, to me it looks like December.
Look.
But
It's December the 3rd.
It's got to be the second if he's the second
No.
guest.
No, it's not you did. Because
sorry guys, we haven't decided which date in
No, we're
December
doing
it
it.
actually is
We
yet.
don't even know what day it is.
No, each one of those things, what we're doing, which we're gonna, you don't even know what it is yet, but each one of the doors is a section, and that's its own
Is it
meaning.
day?
That's its
Well,
own.
then
It's
it's the
the
4th
12
of
days
December.
of Christmas.
It's the 4th of December then. Anyway, just so we've established that, right? So this is the format. We've built this advent calendar. This advent calendar represents the 12 days of Christmas.
Yeah.
We've already done 1. We've already done 8, and we've
12.
already done 12.
Show to the screen that.
That's
Everyone
them.
see. Bosh.
No pressure.
We've had routine, we've had resolutions, and we've had red or a blue. So
Okay.
that gives you a bit of a flavour
Yeah,
of it.
these are topics, yeah.
These are topics.
They are topics.
Alright, yeah.
So go ahead.
Any?
Any, but
Pick
one,
one.
except for the.
Favourite number's number 10, so I've got to go for 10.
Let's do it.
10.
Side hustles.
Side hustles.
Side hustle. Talking
Boom.
about side hustles. Obviously, we've got
Side
business owners here, so where are we at with
Three
side hustles?
reputable business owners. We're so good we don't have side hustles.
It depends what you call a side hustle, doesn't it? Because like,
Let's define what a side hustle is. What's a
yeah,
side
what
hustle?
is a side
It's a
hustle?
hustle on the side.
What are you hustling? Like an actual...
Yeah, let me give you an example.
I'm thinking of a big, like, I was going to say goat. A bull. That's a hustle, isn't it? The hustle.
That's a tussle. No, I don't know. It might be a hustle. I don't know.
Anyway, it's got on track. Hustle, side hustle. Have you got a side hustle?
I've got a separate business from my normal business, a property company, yeah. Is it a side hustle? No, I would say it's a business I'm growing on the side. And I think that's the difference. I'm not a big fan. I wouldn't say I'm a big fan of side hustles because if you're in it just to earn a little bit of extra money as a side hustle, I don't think you're going to do things properly. But if you're looking to leave your job or step aside into something else and you're growing something from that perspective, is that really a side hustle? Or is it transitioning?
See, I think that's transitioning because that's what you're gonna. That's going to be your main hustle. So
Yeah.
we've got Aidan over there.
Yeah.
Aidan is
Shout
my,
out to Aidan.
Yeah,
my
Aidan.
highly
Camera
educated apprentice.
Aidan.
Yeah, young Aidan who's
Young Aidan.
got a fine art degree and a master's in fashion innovation. Like he's the most qualified fella in the room. But I actively encourage him, even though he's my employee, I encourage him to have a side hustle. And when we find out what that is, I'm gonna go, listen, let's do this. Let's
Like,
see
help
how,
him with it.
help him with it because I believe if someone's got an appetite for doing that little bit extra, you should back it. You should say, listen, I can
100%.
see that you're interested in that. And I'm a man of side hustles. All of mine just get out of hand, like big time. Like,
Is this a side
This is a
hustle?
side hustle.
this is just a podcast at Christmas when everybody who watches this
Christmas.
goes,
Wink, wink. Christmas.
hey, we should do a podcast, and I'll be thinking, you should have been thinking about this in October.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be ideal if we would have started this on like the 28th of this, October or something.
Yeah, just imagine that, because that's what you've got to do. So this isn't a side hustle, this is actually just a bit of forward planning.
I would like to just clarify, yeah. How young is young Aidan?
How old are
Okay.
you?
24.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's not that young.
Yeah.
Just
He's not had a bad
curiosity
paper,
there,
right?
Middle-aged, yeah.
Hey,
Call
I've
him
just
young
found out
Aidan now.
how young Steve is.
Because young Steve is also young, but we're actually
It's a different kind
just
of-
robbing basically Joe Rogan's, what's his name, Young
Jamie.
Jamie from the Joe Rogan podcast.
He hasn't got a
so-
patch on this.
No, yeah, Joe Rogan hasn't got a clue what he's
Yeah,
doing.
they're just giving him money for nothing.
Yeah, it's just like Donald Trump on his podcast, but there you go. What did he get? 35 million views in about 4 hours?
Well, is it about the views?
Yeah,
Or
but
is
then
it about engaged views?
Donald Trump got a side hustle, that's all I'm saying.
I reckon he well has.
Donald Trump's probably got a lot
Every
of
side
hustles.
hustle for him does at least $1 billion or something. It's like,
Yeah.
but whatever.
Jimmy Elon Musk got like 5 businesses all valued over $1 billion.
What do you
Well,
reckon?
here's the question.
Go on.
Did every one of his businesses start out as a side hustle? Like, oh, when I still to space, I'll just start doing a bit of stuff on my computer, and then it turned into like, yeah, we can send rockets into space and then you can come back down and we catch them. Was that a side hustle?
See, I think if you're an entrepreneur and you naturally get businesses that complement your portfolio, this is what I do, these are the other things. But let's just talk about the man on the street, or man or woman on the street. They've got a job and they want to earn extra cash. Is that a yay or a nay scenario? Like, do you think would you encourage it? Would you say it's right?
If you've got the time to do it, and if you want to make more money, and if it's the thing you really want to do, even if it's not the thing you want to do, you can still do it. If it makes money, it makes money. If you want that green stuff, then you've got to go and do something.
Where do you think we are in America?
Yeah.
It's not green unless you're talking fibres, and I don't talk fibres.
Fibres are blue. Fibres are blue.
Contactless.
I think it's one of them where, like, if you're just bridging the gap between your shit wage and like being comfortable with a side hustle, that's a side hustle. If it's like, for me, like, I started this as a side hustle doing videos, but it was to get out and doing PC.
Yeah, I'm going to go as far as saying, right, I don't like side hustles, because I think if you're transitioning and you're looking to fully transition, that's good. If you're actually just hustling on the side, so like if any of my employees said, I've got a bit of a side hustle on the side to earn a bit of extra money, if that was the goal, just to earn a bit of extra money, I'd say, if you want extra money, there's a lot more you can be doing here than you get extra money for.
Yeah,
you don't need a side hustle. You need a side hustle if you eventually want to be doing whatever it is, something else.
So are we saying that the side hustle, if it's something you really want to do, and you're just giving it a go, but it could turn into something big, then that's good, you keep doing it. But if it's just to make a little bit of money, there could just be better ways to make a little bit of money.
I think so.
But like, I drove past some billboards in Ormskirk and thought, I want them, bought them. Next minute, it was a side hustle, but it just got out of hand. It ended up being just like, I've just bought a piece of land and 2 billboards. It ended up being a business. I used to buy and sell containers. Next minute, it just gets out of hand when you've got like a container city and you think, so to me, that's a side hustle, but it's also got the potential to be a viable business. Just because I'm not doing the Avon or, the Tote or whatever they call it, just because I'm not doing that doesn't mean that it's like, when you look at it as a scale, if it's within your skill set, I think you should do it. I'm all for it.
Yeah. Well, what I'd say is, if a business owner has got a business first and foremost, and then they're doing a side hustle, if that side hustle is not going to make them a lot of money, they're basically wasting time on their own business, because they could have put that time into the business to make more money. If they're still doing it anyway, that's saying, I don't think my business is any good, I'm not scalable and can't make me money, so I'm trying something else. So maybe it's a good identifier as to whether someone has their original main business in a good shape.
Yeah.
Right, time's up, guys.
Time's up. What are we doing? Are we going to nip this in the bud now, or
keep going?
Let's just stick to the structure. Sorry, that was a callback to another episode.
Makes sense.